My name is Flowman, and I noticed that in these days, people are doing one of the biggest sins, and they don't even realize it. And they're calling themselves Christians and calling themselves follower of Christ. And I realized that people are really lovers of themselves anymore. And what I mean by that is when people are pushing these pro agendas, pro white, pro black, pro Mexican, and that wasn't what Jesus said. And Jesus said it in the Bible, Second Timothy. The Apostle Paul warns us that in the last days, people will be lovers of themselves, lovers of themselves. Let me tell you why. What was the first sin that Satan did in heaven? Satan was prideful. He felt like he was with God on God's level. And a lot of you guys are prideful. Oh, I'm pro-black. I'm pro-white. I'm pro-Mexican. And it's like, I love my race. You love your race? What do you mean you love your race? Or do you love everybody like you love yourself? There's nothing wrong with being me loving myself. You loving yourself is you loving of this world. And secondly, you're not putting Jesus first. You love yourself as being lovers of this world. Let me tell you why. Because these bodies are vessels of sin. You're loving sin. You're not loving Jesus. You're loving sin. And you're not even following Jesus' ways. A lot of you guys are not following Jesus' ways. A lot of you guys are just walking with sin. And then you say, oh, I love my white race. Do you realize that you're white and you're black and you're Hispanic and you're Arab all have sins in them? Now I know why God did what he did. Because the biggest plague to me in this world is sin. It's sin. The biggest plague is sin right now. The pride. Everybody's pride. A lot of people don't realize that when they sit with that pride, they sit in the same thing when they sitting in the chair with Satan. They're not sitting with Jesus. They're not sitting with God. A lot of you guys don't realize that you have to swallow your pride and love everybody all the same. It says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. A lot of you can't do that, bro. That's why I said I would say 90% of us, and that's including me, if I don't fix certain things about me, I'm going to hell. Because one thing I'm not is prideful. And the second thing is I love everybody all the same. I don't care if you dislike me because of my color or face or whatever, or height. I love everybody the same. But I don't see a lot of people doing that. And that's why I said the biggest sin right now, the biggest plague to me right now is hate. And anybody could tell me differently, then please do. And I know it's going to be a lot of contradiction and a lot of hypocrite. A lot of it's going to be in that comment section. I already know what time it is. But if you really understand the message, when you love yourself so much, you don't love Jesus that much. Jesus is supposed to be first. Then loving yourself, and then loving everybody else the same as you love yourself. A lot of you guys are putting too much faith in man. Too much faith in man, bro. Y'all are putting too much, and I'm starting to see it more and more. These social media apps are starting to show who you guys really are. I'm not pro-black. I'm not pro-white. I'm not pro-anything. I'm pro-Jesus. I'm all Jesus. And I don't have pride like a lot of you guys. Because you guys think that when you have, loving your white heritage, your white heritage is full of sin. It's full of sin. Your black heritage is full of sin. That's why you don't listen to these pro-black and pro-white and I love everybody type people. These are the same people that is going to carry you into the bottomless pit of hell. These are the same people that are going to make you betray Jesus. But hey, on the side note, I love everybody, man. Everybody take care of themselves and stay blessed. I love you.